Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about Carnatic tuning versus standard tuning, and I'm sure this is going to be very useful for a lot of guitar players out there who've been following my work. One of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do I tune my guitar, especially when I play Carnatic music? The answer is, if I'm doing a Carnatic performance which involves a lot of traditional songs, yes, I tune it to the Carnatic tuning. When I play many other kinds of music, or when I play a concert which involves a lot of different material, then I play standard tuning. And it's not that I have to play Carnatic music only on Carnatic tuning, but I want to make the distinction very clear. When you're playing the traditional Carnatic material, it helps to play in the Carnatic tuning, and I'm going to show you why. First, let me show you what is Carnatic tuning. I don't think there's any actual term called Carnatic tuning. It's a term that I use just to show that it is similar to how Carnatic instruments are tuned, primarily the tambura or the veena, or any of these instruments are tuned like this with just two notes, the root and a fifth, sa, pa, and again sa. Now in standard tuning this would have been G, now it's E. And in standard tuning this would have been D, now it's B. Now it's E, come down from A, that's B. So E and B stays the same, the top two strings. This goes down from G to E, goes down from D to B, goes down from A to E, goes down from E to B. And please do not try it the other way around. Don't try to take this up to B. It's going to break your strings and even worse. The good thing about this tuning is that you don't have to tune any string higher than what it is normally used to. And that keeps the tension in a good space, and that keeps your neck happy and all that stuff. So I would advise strongly against tuning this any higher than E. If you really want to play in F, well, go ahead and tune this to F and this to C. It's not a great idea, but tuning something down is okay. For example, if you want to take the whole thing down and play in D, sure, tune this down to D, down to A. If you want to play in E flat, no problem, tune it a half step down. I used to do that all the time, and I've now sort of settled in playing in E when I play in the Carnatic tuning, because that gives me the least amount of stress. And also when you tune a string down like this, it's so low that it can go a little bit out of tune, and you got to be a little careful. So tuning the whole thing down from E to D makes this go from what should have been E to A. So that's a lot. So this tuning sort of works. And I also use a wound third, because the steel string third kind of like keeps going out of tune all the time. So when I play Carnatic music, I use a wound third. Okay, now let's look at what's so cool about this tuning and why it's useful. Now, Carnatic ragas are designed to play in a linear fashion, or Carnatic songs. You don't hear songs which goes ta 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 ta. You don't hear melodies like that. The melodies are more stepwise. They go next to each other, right? So to replicate those melodies, this system works great on the guitar, because what you play pretty much can be self-contained in the first few frets, and then you can take it more from there. For example, if you play the major scale in this tuning, and it's so true, you can actually see that this tetrachord, a tetra is 4, right? Tetrachord is 4 notes. These 4 notes form a tetrachord. Is the same as this. So it's so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same as 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're playing the exact same frets, so it doesn't require rocket science to figure out how to play this. You can just play. so simple, and you can see it visually very clearly. Take the Dorian mode or Karahara Priya. Whatever you play as here, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same as this. Again, makes it so simple. And even if it's not, like, it's still manageable. It's all like, reasonably self-contained. The other great advantage is that you could play octaves easily. Since this and this is the same and this is the same, whatever I play here, the Re or F sharp is the same as this, the same as this, which is cool because I can play 3 octaves. That would be, I won't say impossible, but it's not worth doing that on standard tuning. I can even do gamakas on 3 octaves, and it's so cool. It's amazing. And the same with these strings. Right? So that's a cool thing. What else? There are a lot of other things which are cool. Now I'm going to demonstrate what I just meant by playing a little bit of a Carnatic song in this tuning, and then I'm going to show you the same thing in standard tuning, and you'll appreciate the difference. For example, let's take Maya Mado Gauda Raga. Deva Deva Kalayamite. Let's take the song like that. Okay, now look, I go here, maybe I go here. So it's pretty much contained in those 2 strings, almost everything. Now let me show you the same 2 lines in standard tuning, and let's see how it looks. Alright, here's the other guitar in standard tuning. So now if I play the same thing in E, it's much more work, and it's unclear as to which it's like I need to know the fingerboard a lot more than that. There I could just like use the fret reference and play quickly. Now, of course, there are other advantages to playing in standard tuning. I can play in different keys. Sure, I could play the same thing in G. Or I can even play it in G, E flat, or whatever it is. B flat. Sure, I could do that, and that's a great advantage. But in a Carnatic concert, we don't play songs in different keys. We play everything in one tonality right from the beginning. So it doesn't make sense for me to take a standard tuning for that, because I could just tune it to E and play everything in E. But if I'm playing music where I'm changing keys, sure, the standard tuning is helpful. So once again, you can play any Carnatic material on the standard tuning. It's just that when you're playing some of the traditional songs, it's just so much easier to play in the Carnatic tuning. I hope that helps you understand something about Carnatic tuning and the differences between Carnatic tuning and standard tuning. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.